Can you summarize
sir.
few points? சொல்லுங்க.
Sir, finally developing the VSM பார்த்தோம் சார் ஃபைனல் இது.
ஓகே.
அப்புறம் வேல்யூ ஸ்ட்ரீம் மேப்பிங்ல பிரைமரி வேல்யூ ஸ்ட்ரீம் மேப்பிங், செகண்டரி வேல்யூ ஸ்ட்ரீம் மேப்பிங் அதை பத்தி பார்த்தோம் சார்.
ஓகே.
அதுல
எஸ் வாய்ஸ் கிடைக்கலையே.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சார்
tell me
ஹலோ
tell me இப்போ now it is clear.
பிரைமரி வேல்யூ ஸ்ட்ரீம் மேப்பிங், செகண்டரி வேல்யூ ஸ்ட்ரீம் மேப்பிங் பார்த்தோம் சார். அதுல டேட்டா பாக்ஸ் ஐகான், அப்புறம் ட்ரக் ஐகான், அப்புறம் மெட்டீரியல் டைரக்ஷன் அதெல்லாம் பார்த்தோம் சார்.
ஓகே குட்.
அப்புறம்
போதும்பா. ஓகே குட். பட் வந்து ஒன் ஸ்மால் ஓகேப்பா குட். ஒன் ஸ்மால் கரெக்ஷன். இட் இஸ் value stream mapping is two types of value stream mapping we need to draw. One is current state map, another one is future state map. Okay, two times we need to draw. That correction you need to take into consideration. Another one is icons. Okay, value stream mapping, the icons, or we can say it as symbols used in value stream mapping we discussed, isn't it? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Okay. Today then we will see how to draw value stream mapping. How to draw a value stream mapping. Can you able to see the presentation? Can you able to see the presentation? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right.
Sir.
Yes. Okay. Yesterday we discussed what is value stream mapping definition, primary icons, secondary icons. Okay. Then why we need value stream mapping. Okay. So then symbols and what does it mean? Each symbol, what it represents. Okay, like that we have seen. And then primary symbols, or we can say primary icons. Then secondary icons. Okay, secondary icons like that. Right. Today we will discuss. We are going to discuss about how to develop. Now is it clear? Is it clear now?
Sir, voice light break out.
For others?
Yes, sir. Okay,
Clear, sir.
Clear. Okay. Today we are going to discuss about how to develop value stream mapping. Okay. Industry, then capture current state map, then analyze with respect to value added and non-value added activities, then list out non-value added activities under various 8 types of waste, then brainstorm it. What if, why it is happening, so what kind of waste is it, like that brainstorm, then prioritize improvements, then after that you propose improvements for eliminating every waste, then design future state map, then implement. Okay, then repeat the cycle with a regular interval, so that continuous improvement will happen. Then we can minimize waste in all activities. Okay, as there are the current state map and the future state map. The future state map is having all lean concepts. Okay, this current state reveals the existing practice in the industry, right? Current state map, in the first stage, existing value stream and the activities being carried out in it are mapped. This map enables to analyze existing practices, find out the ways of eliminating it. Then after analyzing, then after knowing the different types of waste prevailing in a system, then we can propose the future state mapping. Okay, after analyzing and arriving at solutions, the proposed value stream mapping with changes and modifications proposed or mapped. The map thus developed during this exercise is known as future state map. Future state map is nothing but the future where the company is going to implement the suggestions of this lean consultants. Okay, So while preparing this future state map or current state map, we should always remember the 5 basic principles of this lean manufacturing. Then the first day itself we discussed, isn't it? Value stream, flow, pull, then perfection. These are the 5 basic principles of any lean system. So that should be keep it in mind while preparing the current state and future state map. If you take any activity, you need to see with the perspective of value, then value stream, whether this value is flowing without any abstraction, then value stream means from raw material to output, that is a stream. Then flow, whether it is flowing without any abstractions. Then pull, are we following pull system or push system? Then perfection, so how far we are meeting the customer requirement. Suppose customer ask a requirement today 10 components, whether the company is ready to supply the 10 components with minimum time, okay, without any delay. So that is called perfection. These should be always keep in our mind while preparing the maps. So these are all the step-by-step procedure. So first one is determine the value stream to be improved. So whatever you want to improve, that should be initially identified. Then current state map, understand how things currently operate. Then this is the foundation for future state. Then redesign the process according to the lean principles. That is by incorporating lean tools, okay, like 5S, then Poke, then single minute exchange of dice, etc., etc. That tools that should be that should be used, okay, while preparing future state map. Then redesign it, then implement the plan, develop a plan of implementation to realize the improvement, okay. Then implementation of the improvement plan, okay. Then after that you see the benefits out of this implementing this lean concepts, okay. So when if they can ask a question like this, what are the step by step procedure drawing value stream mapping, okay. In such a situation you can use this flow chart, okay. It is very simple, you can easily remember also, okay. Then we will go for an example, okay. Let us see this example. Sakti Kumar is coming. Sakti Kumar, who is Sakti Kumar? We are not using a domain ID. Sakti Kumar?
Yes, sir.
Domain ID use பண்றது இல்லையாப்பா?
சார் கூகுள் கிளாஸ் ரூம்ல இதாயிடுச்சு சார் உங்க மெயில் ஐடி.
என்னாச்சு
சார்?
லாக் ஆனா நீங்க இவரை கான்டாக்ட் பண்ணி கரெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டா தானே பரவாயில்ல இல்லையா? நீ கான்டாக்ட் சக்திவேல், யூ கரெக்ட் த ப்ராப்ளம், ஓகே. அதர்வைஸ் வாட் வில் ஹேப்பன்னா நாளைக்கு நம்ம ரிப்பீட்டடாக ஐ எம் டெல்லிங், நீங்கள் யூ மைட் ஆல்சோ நோ தட் த கரண்ட் சுச்சுவேஷன் எப்படி இருக்குங்க, இட் மே கோ அப் டு டிசம்பர் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. அப்போ திஸ் செமஸ்டரில் வந்து கம்ப்ளீட்டாக ஆல் எவாலுவேஷன் CAT 1 CAT 2 everything will going to happen through this Google Classroom, okay. So there is no other platform to conduct exams and all, right? So அந்த டைமில் you will be in trouble. அப்போ வந்து எப்படி சேருவீங்க? அதனால ஏதாவது ப்ராப்ளம் இருந்ததுன்னா யூ கான்டாக்ட் அண்ட் சால்வ் இட், ஓகே.
Okay, sir.
Right, okay. Today you listen. So next we will discuss about an example, okay. So let us consider a company called Texmo. It is a motor manufacturing company. Then casing of motors is machined. Let us take this casing. Can you able to see this slide? This is motor, okay. You might have seen in your house also, okay. So electric motor, the outer casing. Okay. So casing of motors is machined in Texmo. So we are taking this particular activity. Okay, machining activity. So casings are supplied by the foundry. Actually, raw casings. Okay. So after casting, the casing is supplied to the Texmo company. So they are doing all the machining operations. Okay. Casing to be machined and sent to assembly. So after machining, so it will be sent to assembly section for assembly. Okay. Now we are taking only the machining operations. Okay. Then different models of motor are machined in the this machine shop, like off HP, the 1/4 HP, quarter HP, off HP, 1 HP, 2 HP, and 5 HP motors. These are all the models. For each and every model, the size of the this motor casing will change, isn't it? Quarter HP means it is small, off HP na little bit higher, big, then 1 HP is higher than previous one, like this. Okay. So one model is chosen per day for machining. Currently, what they are doing means, for example, suppose they are getting orders for all casings. Okay. But what they are doing, one day they do this quarter HP, another day they will do this off HP casing, then another day they will do 1 HP, 2 HP, and 5 HP, and so on. Okay. So what is the problem in the existing manufacturing industry? So one is overproduction. Okay. Then another one is underproduction. Overproduction means producing more than the requirement. Underproduction means they are not able to meet the customer demand. Suppose customer is asking here, who is customer here? Assembly section is the customer. Who is supplier here? Foundry is the supplier. Foundry is supplying the castings. Assembly section is receiving the this machined parts, isn't it? So the foundry is supplier, assembly is customer here. Okay. Then they are not able to meet the demand. Suppose assembly section is asking 100 products per day, 100 casing. This machine shop can only able to produce 75. So under production, they could not able to meet. Then piling of inventory. There's a lot of inventory in between these machines. Okay. So products are, raw materials are idle. Okay. Without a process, they are waiting for process. Okay. Piling of inventory. Then long changeover time because of 5 model. There are 5 models, you know. So whenever if you load this on the machine, okay, quarter HP, you are loading and doing machining operation. So after that, then for machining off HP casing, we need to change all the fixers and all, isn't it? So it requires some changeover time from model. So long changeover time because of 5 models. There are 5 models. In one day, if you want to the machine all 5 components in a single day, what will happen? Suppose 10 in this 10 quantities, in this 10, in this 10, in this 10, in this 10. What will happen? After 10 casings, we need to change all the setups. Okay. That during setup, there is no value addition is happening. So that is called changeover time. Okay. Machine is idle, man is idle, component is also idle. Okay. That is called from changeover from this model to this model. So in between this, there is a changeover time. So because of 5 models, changeover time is high. How to implement lean manufacturing concept to overcome the above problems? Suggest your idea. Like that, questions will be there for this preparing value stream mapping. Okay, questions will be like this only, practical questions. Or in other way, suppose any student wants to do a project using this lean manufacturing concept, then you can go and visit an industry and you can list out the problems like this. List out the problems, and after that you can draw the value stream mapping, current state, then after that future state, suggest some modifications, and give the proposal to the industry. That will be a good project and contribution by the students. Okay, right. First we will discuss about the various machining operations. In order to map the current state, the shop floor is visited. As I told you, observation is very, very important. Before drawing all these things, if you want to study it, then we need to visit the factory. Then a supervisor is employed in the shop floor. Then supervisor in the shop floor will be contacted for getting the informations, how the process are taking place, like that. Supervisor's responsibility is restricted to monitoring and following up the production activities. The production order is passed by the works manager. So initially, whenever this order comes, the production manager, works manager, he will pass the information to the downstream. Okay. Then this casing of all motors undergoes, there are 5 processes. Okay. First process is leg portion is machined using the shaping machine. Okay. First process is shaping machine, shaping operation, that is done at the shaping machine. You see here shaping at the bottom of the leg. This is the leg of the casing. So they do this machining operation in the shaping machine. You might be knowing the shaping machine, isn't it? Then next one is top portion is milled using milling machine. This second process, this top portion is there, isn't it? It is this is milled using milling machine. Okay. Then another third operation is holes. Holes are enlarged using boring machine. Okay. You can see here there are holes here, isn't it? They use this boring machine to enlarge this hole. Third operation. Fourth operation is small holes are drilled using radial drilling machine. This is the fourth operation. You might have you can see some holes are there on the top side of the casing. Okay. So radial drilling machine is used. Then fifth process is inspection. So inspection is to check the quality of the product. Okay. The purpose of mapping the current state is informed to the supervisor and to the operators. So it should be, the information should be informed to all the operators working in the machine shop and also and the shop floor engineers, so that they will be knowing why, for what purpose we are doing this value stream mapping and collecting data. Otherwise, in industry and all that, workers will resist to give the information. என்ன சொல்லுவாங்கன்னா, தெரியும் ஆனா சொல்ல மாட்டாங்க. ஏன்னா ஏதாவது புதுசாக இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணி நமக்கு புது ஒர்க் நிறைய கொண்டு வந்துட்டாங்கன்னா என்ன பண்றது அப்படின்னு, they don't open their mouth, they will not share the information. அதனால ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து what is the advantages of implementing or drawing the value stream mapping அப்படிங்கிறத நம்ம we should inform to the shop floor engineers and all. Okay. Then now this value stream mapping can be drawn using pencil and paper, or softwares are available, free softwares available. I will show you at the end of this session. You can use the softwares and we can make value stream mappings. Okay. Right. First one is first we need to draw this customer and supplier, production control manager, works manager. He is giving instruction to the individual machines, okay, and other workers, okay, how much to do, what to do, like that. So first initially we should draw the customer symbol, customer icon, then supplier icon, then the production control within bracket. So what is the designation given in an industry, followed in the industry, can be written here. Okay. Works manager, right? So this is the first step. It is a 16-mark question. Please follow very carefully. Okay. If you have any doubt, you can ask me at any time. Okay. Then next, after that, we need to fill these data. Okay. How much demand? Okay. So customer demand, right? Already we discussed about this box. These kind of symbols can be used to represent additional details. Like here you see this 1/4 HP motor model 1, 50 numbers. Then the off HP motor model 2, 40 numbers. Then 1 HP model 3, 30 numbers. 2 HP model, this is 1, 2, 3. This is again either 20 numbers, 2 HP. Then 5 HP, this model 1, they represented like this. Okay, this is the customer demand. Okay. Then after that we need to have this information also. Duration of one shift. One shift means 8 hours. morning 8 to evening 5 o'clock. Adhe mari lunch break is only 30 minutes. Then net available time for production, you reduce this lunch break. Okay, so 7 hours 30 minutes is available for effective production, right? So this is the second step. First step, we have drawn customer, then supplier, production control. Then after that, then we fill the details of demand, and then when the working hours. Suppose a company is working 2 hours, means 2 shift 16 hours, like that. Okay, there may be 2 breaks, isn't it? Lunch break, then when if you give a tea break also, we can add it, you know. During tea break or lunch break, we don't work, isn't it? So then net available time, we need to deduct this from this and calculate. Okay, then next step. So next step is this transportation. So we had a customer, production control manager, then supplier. After that, material should be transported to the machine shop, you know. So we use a truck. So here, so frequency of this delivery should be mentioned. Okay, here it is weekly. Okay, then here this finished goods shipment to the customer. Who is customer here? Customer is assembly shop, isn't it? So shipment is also through this truck. This every day it is anything shipping the casings to the customer. Okay, so here this arrow is drawn without crossing icon. So we should draw like this. So on the arrow we need to draw this. So we should not draw on the truck. Okay, this is an important thing we need to follow. Okay, so this is next step. Okay, so after this, so we have customer, we know supplier, we know the production control manager. Then when the materials are supplied from the supplier to the machine shop, then when it is again finished goods are supplied to the customer through trucks daily. Okay, then after that, machine shop details should be drawn here. Okay, so already we have we know that there are 5 processes, isn't it? One is shaping, another one is milling, boring, drilling, and inspection. 5 process. So for this we should use this icon. Okay, here in shaping, one operator is there, so we include the operator symbol also, operator icon. Milling also one operator. If there are 2 operators, means we need to put 2 this kind of symbols and mark this is 2. Okay, milling, boring, drilling, and inspection. This is another stage, right? So next is we need to fill additional details. Okay, in shaping. So what is the cycle time? This data should be collected from the this machine shop. Okay, there while visiting this particular engineer, suppose you are the engineer going to collect the data, means you should collect the data like cycle time, right? Cycle time means for shaping, for doing shaping operation, starting from the end, it takes 30 minutes. So that is called cycle time. Another one is this is changeover time. Okay, so after completing first job, then second job is loaded, isn't it? For that it takes 90 minutes for fixing this fixtures, jig, everything. It took almost 30 minutes. So this is changeover time. So okay, so this is available time. So how much time is available per day? So already we have calculated, isn't it? So it is an previous slide we have seen, isn't it? This is available time, 7 hours 30 minutes. Okay, so you convert this into minutes. 7 means 726 everywhere. 420 plus or 30 minutes, 450 minutes. That is mentioned. That is available time for manufacturing in the shaping. Then this is called this uptime. Okay, so uptime, how to calculate the uptime? So actual this is available time minus changeover time divided by this available time. It will give you the uptime. Okay, so it indicates that only 80% of time is utilized here in the shaping machine. That is called uptime. Okay, then on the here you see this is actually this cycle time will be marked here. So this is the value added time. Other time is these are all non-value added time. Okay, So this is the timeline. Like this, we need to fill all the data for this milling machine, boring machine, drilling machine, and inspection. Okay, and inspection. So finally, if we add all these things, it will give you the total cycle time, 100 minutes. You see here 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 50, 75, 75, 85, 85, 15. So this is the total cycle time for producing, for completing the this casing. Okay, casing of a particular model. Okay, is it clear now? Is it clear? So this line is called timeline.
Yes,
this line is called timeline. Okay, is it clear, Kanna?
yes, sir.
Okay, 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 okay. Right. Next step. So next step. So we have completed, isn't it? So up to this. Okay. So one more thing, I forget to tell you. So the information also should be mentioned here. Information flow. Okay. So customer is giving their demand, isn't it? So this is monthly forecast. Okay. Customer. So how much customer is consuming? Like forecast means anticipation or approximate எவ்வளவு தேவைப்படும் அப்படிங்கறத marketing department will give a forecast to the production control. Okay, so information எப்படி போகுது? If you use this arrow like this, what is this information? It indicates what? Anyone? If you use this kind of arrow symbol, what kind of information is this? Is it manual information or electronic information? Anyone? யாரா ஒருத்தர் சொல்லுங்க பார்க்கலாம். Yes, என்ன டைப் ஆஃப் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் பாது? என்ன ஒருத்தருமே பேச மாட்டேங்கிறீங்க. ஆல் ஸ்வீப்பிங்.
Electronic.
Electronic information. Electronic information. Okay, you see here the production here. This is sent either by phone or mail. Okay, or electronic media or WhatsApp, anything. Okay, that will come under this. This is monthly forecast. Then when the weekly orders and how much order this customer is requiring per week, like that also, that information will be sent to this production control. So after that, this you see here, these details are sent to the production supervisor. These details are sent to production supervisor. Then from production supervisor, it's sent to this machine operators. These are all manual message. You see here, these are all manual message. This is electronic message. Production control manager is making all the plan. Then when he is sending the details to supplier. So monthly, how much they require? You see here, monthly how much they require in model 150. In this 40, 90, 90, 120, 90, 120, 140. There are 150 numbers. 150 numbers of this casing is required per month. That is the anticipation. Based on that forecast, they will this production control manager will send the requirement to the supplier. So supplier will make arrangements for producing 150 casings per month based on this. Okay, then initially they will give the monthly forecast. After that, every week they will release the order, because demand may change, isn't it? It is a forecast, so demand may change. So during first week, they may require 25 numbers. Second week they may require 30. Fourth week they may require only 10. Okay, so may change. So that's why every week they will release the order. So based on this order, every week they will produce.